Hello, my name is Chaplain Krista Hull. I am the founder and executive director of Redeem and Restore Center.
Awesome. So let's dive right in with the background of Redeem and Restore and what's your why for what you do?
Well, I had learned about human trafficking years ago through a movie on TV, but thought, what in the world could I do about that? It's so big. And so I just tucked it away in my brain. But going through life, wanting to get involved and be used more for God, I was looking at what I could do and looking at my past of abuse and loneliness and emptiness. I wanted to help others not feel that way. I wanted to be a support and encouragement to others. And so those two kind of just came together. And as I began looking into what was needed and where I could help with human trafficking, I saw immediately the need for housing and for services and thought, oh, well, maybe there's something I could do about that. But very naively had no idea that would mean that I would be starting an organization. That was not on my plan. But here we are, starting Redeem and Restore Center 5 years ago from dirt, learning much from many others, and here we are today.
Which is just an inspirational story. So let's talk about the women that you help and how you help them redeem and restore after they exit the no life.
Well, really what I just said is just meeting them where they're at, loving them, listening to them, caring about them as a human being, and through that seeing what their needs are and looking for ways that we can be supportive and help them with life skills or finances. But mostly it's that relationship and that love that they're just not used to. They've been used to being manipulated and used and lied to constantly. They don't know what love is. And so that's most important. And so obviously our main mission is also teaching others to do the same thing. It can't be just me and a few people. That this needs to be the heart. But not everyone obviously can have that one-on-one relationship, but people can help in various other ways through our organization as well.
Great. So obviously when women come to you and exit the no life, they are in need of housing. So can you update us on the status of housing across the nation and then within our region and what you guys are doing to help that?
Sure. Well, there's approximately 55 homes across the U.S. right now for exploited people. They serve about 5 people each, max, and some have more, some serve less, but they found that that's a comfortable number. But we know there's over 300,000 victims in the U.S. right now. And so we're just beginning to scratch the surface. And as awareness grows, the need for housing is growing as well because people are given opportunities to come to a home to find healing. And so that we find the best way to love, restore, and support these survivors to build a foundation of healing is through a home. And so that's why we want to open a home, and we are working to really secure that property this year in Southeast Wisconsin for the women so that they can have that foundation where we can help them with their spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical needs all at the same time, helping them have a foundation of healing so that we can begin to deal with real life struggles of paying bills and relationships once they leave the home.
Yes, which is great work that you're doing for these women and in the community. So thank you. And is there anything that you want to add as the last additional thought?
I would like to add also part of how this started was because of the darkness and the deep need for the women and men and children to be loved, that, you know, if that's all that I knew was the pain and the heartache, there's no way I could be doing what I'm doing. I would give up. I'd be burned out. But thankful, I have built relationships with survivors and seen many that inspire me all the time because I can barely comprehend the traumas that they've gone through, but knowing a general idea what they've gone through and to see where they are today, freedom, hope, full of love, full of joy, have jobs, and then using their traumas for good, turning around it to teach others or help others understand what's going on. They are just a beautiful inspiration to me. And so again, our heart of our mission is to love, restore, and support women that are escaping domestic sex trafficking and ultimately hopefully find love through Jesus so they can have complete healing, but that's up to them. And so we want others to join us and be a part of this with us.
Most excellent. Well, thank you.
Thank you.